In this video, we will be exploring the number one mistake that keeps your portraits from looking alive. And if you stay till the end, I will be revealing the key to transform your work in a masterpiece. The beginning will be a very good drawing. And when I said drawing, I mean measuring. I know that measuring, it could be boring for some people. It could be tiring and it takes a while, but the results that you get after you do that, that's your goal. That's your masterpiece. So, measuring always, I have this tool that I like, to measure the length of the face from the beginning of the hair to the bottom of the chin and compare with either from ear to ear, if it's the same, or from cheekbone to cheekbone. And then I can measure how many width I have in the length of my face. And right now I can tell that is 1 and less than a quarter. So that gives me a lot. After we have this, we divide the face in 3 sections. One will be at the top of the eyebrow, from here to the top of the eyebrow, the top of the eyebrow to the bottom of the nose, from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin, and in the middle of this section, it will be the lips. The drawing I do, I suggest you to do it with raw umber and a little bit of turpentine to start doing it very light, very clear, and with a big brush, because at the beginning, we are not supposed to do any detail. So big brush helps you for that. You start with a small brush and you start doing lashes, eyelashes, eyebrows, and that doesn't work. At the end, you have to erase everything. So the first thing is the drawing, and once you do the first drawing and you are almost sure that all the measurements are correct, you start doing the drawing again, but with the medium that you use. I use linseed oil. I like linseed oil, but you can have any medium. With that medium and raw umber, you will redraw, and the drawing will be a lot darker. And that's the configuration that you are kind of printing the drawing in dark, so you can see through the rest of the values, because after that you need to do the shadowing. And remember, the shadowing could be from white to black. It could be 9 values. It could be 5 values. It could be 3 values. It depends on the light that is hitting on that face of the portrait. So after that, you are going to be sure to use all the tools that you can to double check that the drawing is correct. One, the use of the mirror. I love this mirror because you have your painting right there with the source next to it, And once you do this and you look at both your painting or your drawing and the source, which is the picture, and you look at this way, and you are gonna see everything totally different. And the mistakes, right away, you are gonna recognize the mistakes. If that is not enough, I usually say, go back, don't do it from the chair. Go back is even better. Also, you can do the photograph. You can make a photograph of your process. Right now, it will be your drawing. And look at the photograph in your phone. You will be able to see the mistakes that you are doing. Why? Because we get tired, our eyes get tired, and we don't see the mistakes we are doing. And we think everything is perfect. But no, we need to get out of the chair, get far away, and use all kind of lights to see if your drawing is correct. The other way, it will be putting your painting upside down and the source or the photograph upside down next to it, and look through the mirror. And you are gonna see right away, because your eyes get fresh when you see from another perspective. So using the upside down, the mirror far away, and the photograph are three tools that I myself use a lot. And that helps you big time. It's like having an instructor telling you what to do. And for the key to do your master portrait, it is the light. The light that I used to have all the portraits that I did, all the landscape, everything outside, and I didn't catch that the best portraits are when you apply a studio light, kind of strong, and the other light in the other side, kind of low light. You don't want black. Why? Because you want details in the shadow and details in the light. And the best portraits are not the ones that are right in front, but a little bit, like 3/4 of your face. Those are like the best portrait because it shows more your characteristics of your nose, lips, everything. It looks much better. I'll give you an example of hitting the light. This is a very strong light and a very strong shadow. Here's the light, here's the shadow. I still can see in the light details and in the shadow. Maybe you will say, oh, so in the sun, when the sun hits, it'll give you a good light. No, when the sun hits your face, you don't see details where it hits the skin. Another example of a very strong light and low light is this one. Look at the shadowing, how strong the shadow is, and the light, and everywhere you see details. I have other picture here. That's another one where you see the very strong light and strong shadow, but at the same time you are seeing the details. This is not me, this is a masterpiece, but also you can see the dark, the light, and still you can see all the details in the shadow, all the details in the light. So, I'm Rosario Ponte. I hope I gave you some good tips, and those are the ones I use, and I love it. Good luck.